Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rich from Fireboss Production. I haven't made a video in a while. Usually I'm in front of my computer, right, teaching you something or showing you something that I'm working on. Today I want to just motivate you guys, right? I want to motivate you guys that you can make money from home, right? Or if you have an existing business, there's different ways, right, that we can get to the customers. We can get to the revenue, I say, right? Because whatever it is that you want to start, right, is basically you need to be making money. You want to start a business or a company or partner with a company like I do, and I'm going to talk about that real quick, is why I'm making the video, is you're doing something besides a regular job. That's awesome. So I want to really commend some of you guys that are taking risk, right? If you don't take any risk in life, I always say you're in place of risking everything. And what I mean by that, you're in risk of working forever. You're in risk of maybe one day you get sick or you break something, you can't go to work, right? Or maybe you're at risk of getting ill and then you don't have any money because you're relying on that job. So you have to eventually risk something. And what do I mean by that, right? What do I mean by that? I want to say real quick. I really want to motivate some people. If you guys don't have time to watch all this video, please pause it, rewind it, listen to it, right? If you're working a regular job, you're eventually going to have to decide on doing something that's non-traditional. You're eventually going to have to decide on either partnering up with companies like I am or doing something passive when it comes to doing business. Isn't it crazy that most of us, if I present to you, I used to do a lot of hiring on some of my jobs, and I had some jobs where I just hired people, put them in jobs, give people opportunities to make money, steal them from other companies, right? I've stopped doing that now, and I said, wow, I'm not going to help people make money from a job anymore. I want to help people quit their jobs, right? I want to give people ideas of, wow, we have to quit our job eventually or do something more because our job's never going to create enough income for us to do all the things we dream about, help our families, travel, right? So I want to say a couple different things. Why I'm making the video, I want to motivate some of you guys is when you start a business, we're either doing them wrong, that's where we're quitting, or we just never start. So if you have an idea, right, freaking take action. If you want to make money, more money beyond your job, and you have an idea, take action. If you're never going to take action, you're going to keep reading books, watching podcasts like this, studying. That actually kiboshes. You guys, I don't want to like damper on it, but if you're studying and reading all day long for 1 year or 2 years, you got to actually put that into action. It actually crushes your dreams if you study and you're a guy that study. I have a daughter that is like that. She loves to study, right? She's always studying and learning. But I'm like, what are you doing in studying and learning all the time? It's good to get wisdom if we can use it, right, for better. Wisdom that we can transfer and teach other people stuff. Wisdom, and I get wisdom so I can start businesses, side hustles, because I want to freaking quit my job. Who wants to quit their job is what I say, right? Who wants to quit their job? I want to say a couple pointers real quick. I want to make this video not more than 20 minutes long. You want to make money. You want to start something, or you already have to start something. There's 3 things that I tell people when you want to start something. Make sure you're in a company, right, that have resources for people, because we're in the game, or if you're in my game, where we're helping people solve people's problems of making money, right? I want to have something where they have resources. I don't want to send people to any company or any one of my platforms if there's no resources, if the company's not ethical. Second thing, the company has to be ethical, right? If you start anything, make sure that company's ethical. Make sure they say what they're going to do, right? People these days start companies, or they tell people ideas or money ideas or ventures, right? And they don't say what they're going to actually do. So if you guys are a sponsor, an owner, an admin, do what you say you're going to do. Help the people the way you're going to say. Support them, right? If you're exchanging money, money's coming to the house, make sure the money goes to the partners or the members. So do what you're going to do, right? And then the third thing is be in the industry that everybody wants, or it's not going to convert. Right? So I pick companies. Once I pick what I want to do, right, I'm going to give you guys, come on, I want to give you some value. I don't know what is it you're doing, But if you're selling cars, you're selling books, you're in these businesses where you're going to get rejections. I'm in the business of I don't get any rejections. And I'm going to give you some examples, right? So if you really want to make money and start something, choose an industry that you're solving people's problems. And the main problem I see in the last 10, 20 years as I started learning about businesses is people don't have enough money. People need more money. And then you wait on the government to help you. I see this political world going on where I'm going to help you with taxes. I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to help you save student loans. I'm going to help your credit, interest rates. You're waiting and you're waiting. If we get more busy, you got to get this. If you're not going to get anything out of the video, by the way, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like this video. It really helps me if you subscribe to my channels. I'm not really trying to sell you anything on this particular video. Usually I'm talking about one of my partnerships, but I want you to understand you can make money. I want you to have motivation. Don't quit, right? But you freaking after you study, you have to just get started. Just get started. Take action. A lot of you guys are just sitting there, you see a good idea, you got a good idea, or you see my good ideas, and you never take action. So if you see me making money, you see me promoting things, take action. Learn it, study it a little bit, take action. And the next thing is, get started, especially if your money's involved. Respect your money. Do something, whether you already got your business started or you want to start my business or you want to start or you've been watching something you want to start, do it like your life depended on it. A lot of you guys are not jumping in things like your life depended on it. When I have money involved and I have my family involved, they're depending on me. I do it like my life depends on it. You guys got to do it like your life depends on it, right? And yes, you got to study something. When you go to college or whatever, you got to study. Yes, you got to learn it, but freaking take action. I want you guys to take action this month, this year. Most of you guys are not taking action. You're just learning. You're watching videos, right? I watch videos and I get excited, then I take action. Then I take action. So what I want to tell you guys is, if the number one way, if you want to start a business that I know is you be the business. I'm the business. You be the business, right? And it's promoting and marketing. You got to get this. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep selling your pills. Keep selling your shoes. You know, you're eventually going to run out of customers. You're never going to stop having customers, right? When it comes to helping people make money. So if you want to partner with me, look at the description of my videos and see what I'm working on. I'm partnering up with companies, right, that entrepreneurs put in place to help people make money, because people always make money. That's never going to go away, right? Then I learned some marketing techniques where I just send them eyeballs and I send them people, and I don't have to buy inventory. I don't get rejections, right? I'm going to tell you this rejection real quick. So if you're starting a company, right, and you have to get on the phone and sell things, whether this beautiful clock I got over here, see my clock over here, let's say you want to sell clocks, right? Let's say you want to sell drinks, you sell houses. Some of you guys are watching my videos are real estate agents. You're always going to have to be chasing the next sale, the next sale, the next sale. And you're going to be running into rejections. That's why a lot of people quit, right? So you want to partner into things that are rejection-free, conflict-free. So I have a colleague of mine, one of my industries, I actually help run this dialysis production team. And I told one of my colleagues about one of my ideas. I'm actually working on it tonight. I can tell you about it at the end of the video. So stay at the end of this video, something cool where I just share a phone number, right? But I'm doing it better. I'm putting it on postcards through text messaging. But we have a cool company, right? I'm solving people's problems. That's what you want to be involved in. Cut the other BS. You know, you're working on stuff, but you got to listen up. Start solving people's problems by helping them make money, right? So I told them about this cool idea where all we do is share a phone number, right? People call it. They get excited. The company has a product and a service of helping them make money, and I get $325. So as soon as I showed them, I didn't punch into a clock. I get $325 weekly and daily. You guys can too, right? With this venture, you can see the bottom of the description of my video. As soon as I talked about making money, as soon as I talked about you're going to have to pay to partner, right? Oh, the rejections came. Are you making $325? Actually, I am. Is it a scam? How is that possible, right? If I present somebody a business and then a job, like I said, I was always hiring and helping people get jobs. I'm done now. I want to help you make money, help you free that job, right? So if I'm not helping you get a job, then it's a scam, right? If people are not having to run into the car, if you don't have to run into the car and go punch into a clock, then it must be a scam, right? If you didn't have to go to college for 2-3 years, there's no way in hell I can't make $30-$40 a year. $30-$40 an hour. That is small amounts of money if you guys understand and come into my world. My world, you can make as much money as you want. So that's what you guys want to be involved in. Be in control of your life, being a boss, like I always say, boss lifestyle is making as much money as you want, right? When you want, do things when you want, wake up when you want, be your own boss. Not today I can only do this. I can take a break when this. Hey, can I get a raise when you tell me to get a raise and you got to beg for a raise, right? Those are jobs that, yes, pay some of the bills, but eventually you're going to have to understand you're going to have to do something more behind that job that's passively, that your money's being put to work, right? So how is it structured that my network is making money? How am I making money? I'm solving people's problem, helping them make money. So how's that done? Right? So if you see the description on my videos, the number one way, if you guys understand this, is not making a product. It's not creating the company, right? I used to have a restaurant and I wanted to grow it and I had a gas station. It cost me hundreds and thousands of dollars in employees and taxes. So once in a while I get the itch. You guys get the itch. I think you sometimes get this itch and your mind only goes on what you consume information. So I finally all I can think of is brick and mortar, starting a restaurant again, right? Once in a while I'm like, wow, if I can, like somebody painted my house, for instance, and you guys get these ideas, I know it, right? Or somebody fixed your car, or somebody cleaned your carpet, right? Or somebody told you about a vacation. You're like, oh, I can start that. Or somebody did your wife's or your girlfriend's nails. Oh, I can start a business like that. So I'm painting my house. I just bought this house in Otsego, right? And I use some of my passive income. You guys have to learn how to do is get involved with passive income. No way in hell I can do it just with my regular job, right? Your job's never going to be able to allow you to do the stuff you want to do, meaning big time. And I'm talking about houses, cars, vacations, leaving when you want to leave. For instance, so let me get back, somebody painted my house and I'm like, oh, I got a little bit of money. Maybe I can 2 or 3 of those friends, put them to work, right? I like promoting. I always say the number one way to make money is promote companies and market, not invent the company. So I'm like, I like promoting. I could start. So my for instance, my brand name I like to use is Fire Your Boss Production. So I like to use Boss for everything, Boss Lifestyle, Fire Your Boss. So I said, I'll start naming everything Boss, right? I'm just giving you an example that I think the same way. Traditional stuff businesses, right? So I said, I'm naming everything Boss. Boss Painting. I said, I can start a painting company and put some of my friends to work. And sometimes $2,000 to $3,000 people pay, or $5,000 for paint jobs in the home, right? I got a deal because I had one of my nephews from my ex-wife's side paint the house. And I said, oh, I want to do that. And then somebody cleaned my carpets. Oh, I can do Boss Cleaning. All right. I'm savvy. I'll put together a website, blah, blah, blah. And then I started putting the numbers together. The expenses, the time's going to take me. So I'm telling you, if you guys have those ideas right now, right, those ideas are going to be, yes, possibly, but you're going to have to put a lot of money together, put a lot of people together. They could possibly work, but eventually you're going to have rejections because, well, I'm not getting any sales. Now I have to work a regular job and do this. So traditional jobs are very, very hard nowadays to get started. It takes a lot of money and your dreams will be crushed because you can't get it up. Your dreams will be crushed because of rejections. As soon as you get a rejection, people can't handle rejections, can't handle not being successful, right? So what do? Go back to work. What do? Go back to work. You give up. So my motivation is don't give up, right? Subscribe to this channel, please. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is a motivational only video for today, but I don't want you to give up because there's other ways to make money when it comes to doing business. I want to tell you real quick before I close the video. Don't give up. Those ideas are awesome. If you have an idea, keep those ideas. Those ideas are awesome. You want to do cookies, okay, keep those ideas because we're going to use the same structure and do home business ventures. Partner up with companies. You know the number one way people don't understand in this day that I've learned 3 years ago. And by the way, let me say this real quick. If you're not understanding a different way to make money besides your job, you're going to have to get fresh information. If you don't understand a different way to make money besides a traditional business, meaning painting, construction, you're going to have to get fresh information, new information. So that's what I did. The decisions I was making or thinking of were the information I had, right? And I was just dreaming about it, and the information I had was implementing my decisions. So I said, oh, I want to make different decisions. I want to see the way these guys are sitting at the beach making freaking money, sitting on a plane making money, sitting with their families, and money's coming in, money's coming in. Those businesses are in place. I'm going to tell you about them right now, right? But you have to get a different way of thinking. So if you guys can't think differently, we have to get fresh information. You got to have to pick up some books and read them or watch podcasts of people that are really successful. You can watch my videos. So I got some new information and I started making different decisions, and those were my actions. So my actions were and my decisions were based on my old information. So I had to get some fresh information. So you guys are making decisions on the information you have. So if you want to make different decisions to have different results, good results, income results, we have to get you some fresh information. So that's what I did, and that's what you need to do, right? So you have to read, find the books of the thing you want to do. What I like to do is solving people's problems and making income that I want to teach you about. So if you're in that industry, then I had to find the people that were doing it. So I found the people that were doing it and I start copying them, right? Like actions. I always say, I'm going to say it again, like action gets you like results. So I want to get their results. I had to find the people, wow, that are working from home, just promoting and marketing an existing company platforms. And that's what I do. That I'll say real quick at the end of the video. I find platforms, I find companies that already existed in the home network niche, right? Yes, has to have a product and a service, right? And then I just market. So promoting and marketing is the fastest way you're going to be rich and wealthy and get passive income, right? And how do I pick these companies? How do you pick them, right? Once you decide, oh, okay, I want to be in that niche, you don't just, you're going to see so many things, millions of stuff on the internet, hundreds and hundreds of stuff comes in my mail, right? But I already went, like I said, and got the good information on how to pick them, right? It has to be ethical. The company or the owner, right, has to have resources so people can get started. It has to be simple, right? Then it has to convert. So if you're doing a website or selling a product, you have to convert, meaning I'm going to send some eyeballs over there. They're going to like it right away. They're going to get excited. And some of those people are going to pay me, so it has to convert, right? But the main thing is you have to have the marketing in place, right? No employees. You don't have to right, hold a bunch of inventory when you work from home and promote, right? But you do have to buy marketing, right? And you don't have to sell, right? So a lot of the companies that you're starting, that I used to try to start, you get the rejections. Let's say you want to do the painting company. I gotta get on the phone. I gotta go knock on the phones. Yeah, I can do marketing like postcards, but then you gotta people are gonna call you. You're gonna have to go there and get their businesses, right? And give them a quote and hope they pick you. Right, is rejections. So marketing from home, my company is already in place, right, is rejection free. It's passive, cash flow, just by marketing, right? I don't call and talk to anybody. People call me and they want to, hey, where do I send the money? Where do I send the money, right? And once I figured out a few not tricky, but cool ways of marketing, I'm like, wow, yes, to get rich and wealthy, for you guys to get rich and wealthy, you're going to have to sell something, right? Working with your hands will never get you rich. Working for a clock will never, ever get you rich. You're going to keep getting frustrated. I know a lot of you guys are frustrated. You can't make enough money at your job. You don't like your boss. You're just paying your bills, so you can't do anything else, right? So you're going to have to do passive things. So yes, go work hard. I go work hard, and I take some of that hard-earned money and I put it into these platforms that are in place. So if you guys are interested, look at the description of my video, some of the companies that I work for, right? And I keep the rejection out of it. A lot of times you guys are starting things. You got to get this. You're starting things, and then you're going to go talk to somebody at the grocery store. You're going to go talk to your friends. You're going to go bug somebody, your neighbors, right? I suggest don't do that. I tried it just as a test run, and the rejections are there. As soon as somebody thinks that they don't have to punch the clock, drive into a car, go to a job, they're going to think it's a scam, right? Those are not the people you want, right? So if I can teach you a way, like I tell you, I find the platform. So for instance, this one, right? And then I'll close the video. My buddy started this company, right? Where people use a phone number, right? I've been promoting, you see some of my short clips. Call the phone number, listen to the message, I'm doing the work now, I'm promoting. I didn't start the company. My buddy started the company, right? This is just an example for you guys. You can do your own examples. But I took my business savvy when I had the grocery store, or the gas station grocery store, and then the restaurant, and I used those tactics so you guys can use your resources and tactics and skills from those jobs and say, wow, okay, so this company's in place now. Now I want to get eyeballs, but I don't want to call nobody, right? But how are these people sitting at the beach? How are they sitting at their homes? People are sitting in their homes, literally making 10, 20, up to $100,000 a month, getting commissions and sales, right? By doing a little bit of marketing. And then when the marketing takes place, right, and income comes in, right, then you take some of that income, right, and you put it back and buy some marketing, right, and you take some of the income, buy it back, so right, you repeat and rinse. The amount of money you guys can make is unbelievable. I'm telling you, you got to get into this world of marketing, promoting, right? So these income generating websites, or you don't have to have a website, income generating platforms, entrepreneurs that have really understood that traditional business takes so much money, right? So many people, so much inventory. So they put those tactics and that process into home ventures, and then they open them up for us, where we just send them eyeballs, people, members, whatever you want to call it, by referring them, right? Two things I want to tell you, and I'm going to show you this company one last time. Two things. If you stop going to your job, will your income stop? You got to really visualize that and take perspective of that and be truthful. If you stop going to that job, will you have income coming in? If you own a business with accounting, right, a consulting, painting, stop going to that business, will your income stop? Will you stop generating income? I believe me, it is. There's sometimes you get a business, you pass it on to another to another partner, your kids are running, and where you can kind of sit back, but most of us have to keep going to that business. Most of us have to keep going to that job, right? If you stop doing what you're doing today, will you get income, right? If I stop going to my job, I still got income coming in from promoting companies. Once you started, you're not going to be able to stop the money, because I'm in the helping people make income, solving people's problems where they don't have enough money. That's the number one industry you want to be in. What problems are we solving? You want to be in position yourself and be in companies where we're solving people's problems, and you don't have to solve big problems like cure cancer or save your heart, right? Or save the world and the elephants, right? Or rockets like Elon Musk, right? You don't have to solve those kind of problems. The problems I'm solving is I just want to help people make more money. I want to help people make more money than their job so they can get freedom, right? So I find these companies that, wow, they teach you how to make money. They have a product, right? They answer the phones for me. They close the sales for me. Those businesses are in place. So if you already got something started and it's set up the same way, go for it, right? But take action. Don't sit there and keep saying, oh, I got an idea. Take action. And then you don't quit. Do it like your life depends on it. And keep getting fresh information so you stay new at it, right? You stay, Okay, what's the next way of marketing? What's the next way to promote? What's the next way to get customers, right? So I keep getting fresh information. You guys need to get fresh information so your decisions will change and then your outcome will change. Your results are only, right? Your results are only the outcome of your decisions from the information you got. So let's get you some fresh information, right? And your decisions will change and you get better results, right? So anyhow, so I promote companies that are already in place and I don't call anybody and never get any rejections. A lot of you guys are trying to call people, bug people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just think about this, right? If you're going around and you're at the store, right? How many things do you see by the eye you want to get them, right? How many things you buy by impulse, right? That particular person did some kind of marketing. Your job's doing marketing. Your business is doing marketing, or you won't have a job. They have to keep bringing customers and customers and customers. They send marketing out by flyers, postcards like I want to teach you, text messaging, online marketing. Social media is huge where you can make one video. Tons of people can see it. You can put a link to it and goes to the company you're promoting. So promoting is the number one way to get rich. So anyhow, so as you're visualizing, you're traveling or you're at the store or you're at a gas station and you buy something, they knew you were the right customers for them. So when you're promoting things, right, people don't have thick skins, they can't have rejection. So I want to get you to understand you can partner with companies where there will be no rejection, just marketing. Yes, you're going to have to sell something to get rich, but we can market, have the company sell it, have the website or the postcard sell to people. Is that awesome? And that's what I do, right? That's what I do. And that's what you got to learn. We're going to have to sell something, but I don't want to be involved in an industry where they're going to have me keep calling, knocking on doors and bugging people, or going to the store and tapping people and, hey, I got something to show you, all right? Or let's say you're doing insurance, all right? You're eventually going to have to call and telemarket people or email them, or if somebody calls the company, you have to call them back. Are you interested? You interested? Right? People are calling me. They're calling the company by finding one of my postcards, finding a text message, or one of my videos like this, right? So this is the industry I want you to learn. I want you to hop into my world, I'll say, right? So anyhow, let me say this real quick, how this one works. And all of them will work the same. They either have a website, but that company has to convert my people that I send, otherwise I don't get involved. So yes, you got to pick the companies correctly, because it doesn't matter how good that postcard is, that text message or email or that website, if it doesn't convert. So how I do it is, I'm in the network. I don't touch anything my network's not in. So the network's the most important to you, right? Get in the network and get in my network. Right? A lot of you guys have been watching my videos, or you don't call me or participate. Get into my network, because if Rich is doing it, I'm making money. If you see that I'm Fiery Boss Production, I'm making money. So if my friends are making money, I partner, I get involved. If they're not making money, they don't trust it, I don't get involved. So if you get in a network, you can find the companies on income generating websites or income generating platforms where I can fuel it with some marketing with my money, and it turns into passive, right? So how does this one work, right? The company's already in place, like I said. It's actually fairly new, so you got to take a look at it. So it's already in place. I want to send them some traffic, or I want to send them some eyeballs, whatever it is you want to look at. I'm not holding any inventory. All I'm going to do is buy some marketing and send them over to my buddy that started this company, right? So this particular postcard I've designed with my team, right? It says direct. Discover how the magic money number delivers $325 for you, right? It's telling you, I want to help you, if you're watching this video, I want to help you make $325 either every week or every day. That'll solve your problem. If you can get $325 every day or twice a day, right? That'll change your life. I want to be involved in things that are going to change people's lives, right? And if I help people, I make income. You're going to have to understand that. We got to be able to help people, get people involved, and you get an income. But catch this. You don't have to bug anybody, right? I'm not going to bug anybody. So if there's a phone number here, right? People will call the phone number, listen to a recorded message. So if you guys can find a description of my video, you can partner with this. A freaking phone number, excuse my language, just as easy as a phone number. I put it on my social media, on my YouTube, I make videos. We're designing a postcard. The company has their own postcard, so it has resources, like I said, has support, is legit, and it converts. This freaking converts. You can make $325 twice a day, maybe 5 times a day. That'll solve your problem. So that's why I'll pick a company that converts, right? Solving a problem, right? And it's easy where people can actually understand it quickly and rejection free. I tried it a few times, like I said, with my colleague friend. I showed him about this idea or how you can call a phone number. I mean, people can call a phone number that you share. They get excited by a recording message. They call the company, right? The company tells them about their product, their service, right? And because I send them over there, I get $325. And I do that over and over and over. And then as soon as this one starts being successful, I'll go and partner with another company. I already have 2 other ones I'm working with. You just do the same process. So anyhow, so I told my colleague that as out of practice. This is how dumb people are. I don't want you to be dumb. Where as soon as, I didn't punch into a clock, you can make $325 2 or 3 times a day. Oh, it's bullshit. It's scam. Oh, I don't know. Right? That was a rejection to me, but I wanted to practice because I wanted to see those are not the people I'm looking for, right? You might not be the person I'm looking for. When you run a regular business and you go and see and you buy a candy or shoes, right? You're going to buy a different shoe than another person. You might not buy the red ones, but I might buy the red ones. So I'm not the customer for the blue shoes. You're the customer. You like blue shoes. I like red shoes, right? So with these businesses, right? Not everybody's going to like them. Not everybody's going to get them. Not everybody wants to quit their job because they're comfortable. They don't understand if I give them a business or a job, they're always going to pick the job. That's what they've been taught, right? But you don't worry. Don't get stressed or into, wow, is it rejection-free? Yes, these are rejection-free businesses where we're just promoting and marketing. That's why we're so successful on this side. And now you can be successful. We're not bugging anybody. We don't get the rejection stuff. Oh, it's a scam, doesn't work, right? It's not for everybody. This might not be for you, but I'm telling you, if you understand these concepts of following a good process of promoting something that's already in place, something is legit, sending in some eyeballs by some good strategies of marketing, you can get paid 10 times more than your job. And it's rejection free. And that's why you won't quit. That's why I don't quit. Right? And that's what the business, if you already started a business, that's the business you want to do, right? So like I said, and now in the video, this is not for everybody. So what do? I'm doing it right here, right? I'll make videos. My videos will get hundreds and hundreds of views. Or right here, I got a nice promo for $80. I'll buy 500 names, 500 stamps. I can share that resource with you. We're in a network. You got to be in a network, guys, so you understand where the discounts are, right? Where the promotional products are. Now we're promoting companies, so I have to buy promoting resources, products, right? Then I pass on where I create this postcard. My network. My network will know where to print this postcard. Or the company has a link where to buy your names, people that want to send you money, and where to print your postcards, right? They do that all for me. I just do a little extra for my team, but you can just send them to the company. The company, you can buy your names from there. You can buy your leads from there, right? So they have resources, right? They have a product, right? Bam, I'm not punching into a clock. Now you're starting to visualize. Wow, I didn't punch into a clock. I can probably get 325 of these payments at least a week. A week will help you. Imagine if you get $325 per day by solving somebody's problem, helping somebody, bringing them to this information, have them call the phone number or the website, clicking on my YouTube video. Wow. All I did is share some information, right? That's promoting. That's magical. Like this says, the magic just happens to be the magic money number, right? But that's magical. I got somebody's eyeball, just like when you go shopping and you impulse buy, that product's for you. That product was meant for you. They knew you were going to spend your money, right? So that's what I do. I buy names of people that want to send me money, people looking to make money, Eventually, the right people will, this will land in the right hands. I didn't bug anybody, right? I know they're people, because that's the number one thing I told you. In the whole world, the number one problem they have is people don't have enough money. Credit card problems, can't pay my mortgage, you can't buy enough food, I can't go out to the restaurant, I can't go to freaking Hawaii or Puerto Rico, I can't go anywhere. You need money. I can't help my kids pay for the college. You need money. Don't let people fool you that this is a scam or this is not real business, right? So I'm like, wow, I want to help people solve people's problems. I want to help them make money. I don't have to bug anybody. I just send them to either a website or have them call a phone number, and the right people will get it. The right people, it will fall in the right hands and you'll get paid. $325 every day, $325, or it could be $2,000 or $3,000 a day. That'll change people's lives. Now you're helping people. Now you got a business. You're the business. A lot of people don't understand that the number one thing in the business is you. Beyond your resources, like for instance, this one, people call the phone number, right? The owner answers everything. That is really the business. The phone number. The postcard attracts people. The phone number, right, links them to the information, and the owner responds to people that need the information. And that's what you guys want to do. You market, get people to the proper information, right? The company closes them, teaches them, right? So your job is done. Your job is only in the marketing world, right? We got to sell something, but I say just market, don't sell. Getting them to the proper information. And that's what I learned is, wow, how do I make tons of money? It's getting people the right information. And when you get people to the right information, they make an educated decision. They either join or they don't. But you just keep marketing. Now you got a business, right? Now you got a business. All right, guys, I hope I help some people, right? Rewind this video, right? Subscribe to my channel. If you like this particular one where all you do is share a phone number, and you get paid $325, you think that can help you? You'll find it in the description of my video. Otherwise, call me. I got your back for life, guys. Take care.